Hello, greetings to everyone. So in this course we will be covering different charts and graphs and tables that will be asked or that will be covered in the third section of the preliminary examination. This lesson basically covers different charts and graphs that were presented or included in PE 2022, and based on that the questions were asked. And in my thoughts, what I feel is, in most of the PE questions, the third section, that is the data interpretation section, would definitely include these charts and graphs. In the next slide, I'll be talking about the different charts and graphs that will be included in the PE data interpretation section. The first one is the bar chart, the second one is stem and leaf chart, the third one is scatter plot, the fourth one is box and whisker plot, the fifth one is line chart, the sixth one is pyramid, number 7 is pie chart, and number 8 it is the tables. So if I explain one by one what each graph and each graph type and graph or a chart type, it goes like this. The first one is bar chart. I hope you understand what the bar chart is. It usually is in form of looks like this. It's a bar chart. This particular figure shows vertical bar chart. Vertical means which is from bottom to top like this, and there might be some bar charts which would include from left to right. Usually bar charts are used for comparison of summarized data, for time-based data collection. Number 3, for comparing two main categories of data, and number 4, it displays mean, median and model classes for data. So a bar graph was asked in question number 51 and 52 in PE 2020. Next we have stem and leaf chart. It looks like this, which is on the left hand side it will be the stem, and on the right hand side it will be the leaves, the stem and the leaves. That's why we call it as a stem and leaf chart. Uses of stem and leaf chart: a stem and leaf plot or system plot is technically used to classify either discrete or continuous variables. A system and leaf plot is used to organize data as they are collected. So in such stem and leaf chart, they usually ask for the mean or mode of the data collected, and it will also ask the total number of events. Next we have a line chart which looks like this as shown in the figure. This line chart basically describes two different categories of data. So we have two lines here, two different lines. If we have more data variables, then we will have more lines. A line chart is used to show the change in information over time. So it usually have a time and a value. Question 55 and 56 in PE 2020 had covered the line graph or the line chart. The next type of chart is we have a pie chart. The use of pie chart is pie charts can be used to show percentages of whole and represents percentages at a set point in time. Unlike bar graphs and line graphs, pie charts do not show changes over time. And it was in question number 62 and 63 in PE 2020. Next we have a scatter chart or a scatter plot. So in scatter chart or scatter 2, we use it to usually to find the correlation between two variables. That is, in this diagram the variables are GDP and the electricity bills. So we use this diagram to find the correlation between the GDP and the electricity bill in millions. Next we have a table. Table has various uses, and from the table what we have is table will have different variables and different values. We can expect different questions from tables. So in 2020, question number 59 and 60 had the table. Next kind of chart is the pyramid chart. The pyramid also is used for various uses. Usually the pyramid contains different sets of data. For example, here the basically it's a pyramid, and it contains male and female, and each set of pyramid or each set has a different age group. In 2020, question number 57 and 58 of the PE had the pyramid question. And finally we have box and whisker chart. Basically it looks like this in the figure. It will have a box and it will have a figure. The uses of box and whisker is to find first quartile and third quartile, to find a range, and to find mean. Question number 64 and 65 of the PE 2020 had question related to box and whisker. Box and whisker. So these are the different types of graphs or charts that you must understand and practice to interpret data. These are different types of charts and graphs that would be included in your third section of the preliminary examination, that is the data interpretation.